Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're listening from. I am the Diamond Oracle from Most High Father God forth, and I'm here for His glory and meetings to Him. This for entertainment purposes only. I don't own any rights to this chime or music of the chime YouTube, so stop flagging this shit. The topic for today is spiritual warfare. We're in the full moon of Leo that is now waning. I believe it's day 3 of the moon. The effects the full moon has on us as humans. There's been done, get up on Cleveland Clinic on how it affects our mood, our energy, physical, spiritual, because we're like 86% water as humans, and it affects the ocean, so it has affected us. The vibrations of the ocean, the enemy using the ocean fire elements to speak psychic attacks, and we're talking about Father wants to talk about psychological acts and how the demonic realm seeks to destroy your psychological balance, to break you down, and how to overcome it. This is the topics that I have been doing for years. My walk endurance exorcism head on with Satan. So as my story, what I've been through for my entire life with weapons, people using my energy, draining my life force out of me ever since I was a baby, and feeling this constant fatigue and not understanding where it came from. This is why light workers are needed to expose this. This is why the enemy tries to keep us in hiding and as a taboo, but in behind closed door, everybody. No, everyone wants to know their future, what's happening presently in their lives. And we're investigating for the spiritual side that even law enforcement uses. We have wonderful light workers and seers on this planet, in our community, and you must follow your intuition, exercise your intuition by following at their channels and see and what intuitively resonates with you. That's how you work on your intuition. Always pray and always surround yourself by the white light of Christ or your belief system before you start traveling to the spiritual realm. But these attacks, these psychological attacks, being these karmics, are relentless because they're tempest, and they have voluntarily given their soul to Satan. So they have full possession now of these people because of the times we're in this 24, and Satan knows he's running out of time. So he's stepping it up. We also have the full moon effect, and how it drains our vessels, how it affects our mood, our sleep, our balance, and learning to separate the spiritual and the physical, and addressing separately. Because what people tend to do, and I experience myself, you start getting obsessed just on one thing. Oh, this is demonic, this is psychic. No, this is the universe, this is gravity, this the ocean, this is the full moon, this is the precipitation, this is the climate, this is what's happening. You can't, they're not God, first of all. And if you have faith and you have a belief system, you know without a shadow of doubt that God exists, you have a problem. If you don't know that God exists, you better seek Him, because the enemy's going to wreak havoc in your life. One of the websites that you can Google, focus on the family, and you can type in satanic attacks. They give you spiritual warfare tools to use. Also, Sim is one of very inspirational and so being light worker, very powerful. She has a YouTube channel. She's on Instagram. She's over. The Lord has placed her as a spiritual warfare warrior. The self that you experience on the family, there's a Satanist who left the circle, the vibing, the demonic that he was involved in. And he's still experiencing demonic attacks. Then they call psychic attack. When they affect your psyche, they're psychically attacking you relentless. The enemy doesn't stop, because you have decided to leave and become a step stool. Triggers you with guilt, remorse. This man is experiencing shame, remorse, guilt from all the demonic he did to innocent people, for money, for power, for Satan, to honor him and glorify him. But what these people fail to see, because of their life path, because they were sent as arms, is that he's created a being by God. So Satan can't do anything without going to God first to attack you, because he's a new God. Nonetheless, we are placed through challenges for our souls both. So what do you do? This man that I'm watching, what do you do when these thoughts come and invade you of shame, shamefulness, hopelessness, regret, remorse of everything you did, because that Holy Spirit in you is well convicting you. The Lord is trying to create in you the light being that God made in you. He's bringing that out of you. And you have to feel that. And through that, and I say to that man, through that, hold on to that feeling, ignore it, feel it, cry, and repent. Get on your knees. Get face to God. Surrender everything to Him, and He'll pull you out of that. He will bring you what you need. This is why light workers are needed. True light workers, star seeds that are truly gifted, anointed to give you the deliverance and the hope that you need at this time. You know, the rituals, a lot of these Rtel, and it's one of the things that the Lord just brought to my ears. All these drug traffickers, these traffickers of humans and everything else, they all rely on demonic forces, on deities, to get them through their criminalities. But we're in an age right now, in an era in this new year, justice prevailing and things being exposed and taken down, these cartels, because God said so. We're just messengers. We're just giving you the message. So they rely on all these rituals, blood sacrifices, human sacrifice. They use everything. Bones, grave robbers. You know, they're constantly doing rituals on me in the cemetery, in the ocean, and they don't understand that God has placed favor over me in all the elements, and glory to the Father, and I thank Him for that. But I have a purpose for that protection, for that favor, and a responsibility to use to guide others that are being attacked. Um, One of the things that helps and that the world needs to understand, if they paid for all these rituals, they pay for all this a lifetime of demonic work for financial gain. Now you've come to realize you've been enlightened. You're enlightened. You're finding out your purpose, your life purpose, your spiritual purpose, your 3D purpose. And you're realizing, you come to be enlightened and realize, shit, I've been on the wrong side of it. Let me repent. Now, what this man and this story that he has here and focus on the family, the psychological attacks. It's because you have to counteract that. Even though prayer and everything, the focus on the family is suggesting that you need workers to combat that, because now you need to pay for rituals to the sun gods, to the elements, to bring you out of that darkness and to counteract what you have given in to the universe that was so demonic for a lifetime. You have done demonic rituals and used and violated the universe. Now the universe is paying you back, so you need to pay the universe back with good, with love and light. And you need light workers to this. You need oracle psychic, real enlightened people, because a witch can't do it for you. They're now drowning, these karmics. Now they're in fear. All they see engulfed in fear. All they feel is death around them, because that's what they put out for us, me, the collective. So now that death is knocking at their doors, at their heels, now they feel is terror. You get what you put out. And this hand that's in focus on the family, and during the moon phases, it's more intensified and the attacks are felt stronger. It needs to be counteracted with light work. Yeah, it's going to cost you money because you can't do the work, because you're under, right now, judgment. You're still on judgment by God and the universe, even though you let that feel that dark side, you're still under judgment, and there's karma that needs to be played out. So now what you need to seek is the light worker, and pay energy, pay good into the universe, pay for a non-selfish ritual, pay for an offering to the deities of the sun gods, because it illuminates the world, the sun. Now you pay to the deities of the sun god to bring love to the universe, collect, to bring light to those in darkness before it's too late. Now you're in a psychological battle. You have to go home and do your rituals. Use honey, use sugar, a simple white candle. Clean the candle with alcohol, the vibrations. Your intent is everything. This is why the karmics are in such darkness and in fear, because their intention is not good. Now they're afraid and wondering what's going to happen, the outcome. I see a lot of court cases that I channeled, a lot of been channeling, and it came up again this morning, the Lord telling me there is child support fraud, fraudulent paperwork that it's being exposed. And these women, especially that come from these third world countries that they're trafficking in here, come here with the intent of getting baby daddies and a lifetime of men supporting them. And then these poor men get caught up. And I say poor men because I have a son too, and I love men. And I feel for them for the trickery and the deceit that they fall into because of Satan's lust, because of the flesh, because of temptation. And now they're in such a dark place that it's hard to hold on when that's all you know. And then when you come out of that, you don't know what to do. It's you've known for a lifetime. How do you get out of it? Well, you got to put back the opposite. It's simple. Law of attraction. You violated the spiritual laws of the universe. You violated God. So now you got to give back your intent, so he sees your intent that you're doing. Volunteer. Go volunteer in your community. Go buy some groceries and donate it to your local food bank. Go volunteer at a church. You have to put out the energy and not just sit there and dwell and, oh, what do I do now? You know, the shit you guys did with the satanic rituals, it was easy being demonic. But when it comes to the light, people don't know where to start. That's unbelievable to me. They don't know how to be loving and unselfish and giving to the community, to the universe. Your town, your community is needed. This country, the United States, where I'm from here, there's need everywhere. There's children with no homes, people living in their vehicles. Donate. If you don't have the money, do the time. Give your time. Volunteer. Help somebody in need. That's the only way you're going to defeat that. Not just by calling, oh, I feel this, oh, I prayer. No, God needs to see action. Action speaks louder to God than words. Action. Why did he tell Abraham to kill his son? And saw his intent of obedience to that monstrosity that the Lord asked him to test him. I want to see your loyalty. I want you to sacrifice your son. And he did it. He went. His intent was everything. He went intentionally convinced of this I have to do to prove to my God. Because God gave him that son. And God can take him out. You gotta give back. There's no other way out of it. In the midst of volunteering and giving back, then you psychologically help yourself. Then you're psychologically and spiritually calling in the universe to give you help, to send you angels, the Father, to send you guidance, to send you human beings of light around you, to surround you with light beings that will help you grow and help you manifest what you now are called to do. Because God has abundance. What better abundance? All these people, you see the cartels, an example. And they're all getting caught. The feds, the universe is on our ass. Because we're in a time where the Lord's bringing in light and goodness to bring hope. The lighter center stage, because we're their vessels. He made us this way. But the stigma that's been placed out there by the churches, by these altered documents, the Bible, people don't use their intuition and seek the hidden books of the Bible for the truth. They're oracles. They were used by all the kings. They used their stones, their rocks, their sticks. They don't go in depth in that. Some of them are just like, and they were telling him by the dream state. This is what I saw. This is what will happen. But we've been made outcasts to look as to look that down as warlocks. Yes, there are light and light workers, and then there are dark. Because the world and God consists of darkness and light. He created Satan. So the cartels and these low vibing karmics want to be head of the cartel. They want to be popular. They're self-involved because they're satanic. So all they consist of is ego-driven shit. So in the case of my karmics, they want to be the circle of the cartel and be their go-to girls for light work, for demonic work, to get the money and the wealth. Meanwhile, they don't have the gift. They want to rob it and take it forcefully from me and other light workers, attacking their channels, attacking the nurse, attacking them at when we're highly tagged, when our spirit team is right there. When we wake up from the sleep and the slumber they've had us in for a lifetime. I wake up at 50 years old, and I come to find out all this shit in my life that they've done with energy weapons and being corrupt officials that are now going down for all the shit they've done, because the universe has stepped in, because they see that we're doing light work and it's not fair. Now we gotta bring balance. Now they don't like it. Now I'm a threat, right? Now you want to be the head witch for the cartel. I'm the head witch. They know where to go to for the light. And there's a better way to make money. There's a more godly way to make money without having to use the demonic. That always in the end, you are betrayed. You end up being caught up and betrayed in the end, because what Satan is, a traitor. Then you're all shitting bricks that it's falling on your kids and grandkids and grandparents. You're getting hit. And you don't know where the hits are coming from everywhere. Cars breaking down, businesses closing, gossip going around, you're being exposed for what you are, all your secrets being exposed by the Tarot family. You're being made a fool, because that's what Satan does. He'll grant you the wealth right there, but it's built on a false foundation. We build on a firm foundation. Now it's time to do it in the light side with the light workers. We're building world of abundance on a firm foundation with God going before us, with the universe, with favor from the universe, favor from God. How the hell is this woman alive with all this psychological attacks? How the hell is she still sane and balanced? Because I used all the darkness you put me through. I held on to God even stronger. I held and sought God even deeper while you had me in that darkness. I had never let go of God and hope in Christ. And what you see now is the Christ effect. Going forth for His coming to heal the planet, to bring hope with these light workers, to get these people out of the darkness, out of the karma they're in. And you can't do it without an anointed being, an anointed person, a favored person by God. It can't happen because you don't have the anointing, you don't have the favor, and that is period. Now let's see what the energy's putting out with this tarot deck I'm going to start with first. That's the lesson for today. Confirmation, the star card, protection, favor. We have the Four of Wands, building on a firm foundation. I said it with the 9, and guarding and protecting yourself with the 9 of Wands. Confirmation with the Lord speaking, favor, grace, mercy, on a firm foundation, building now these people that are leaving the dark side, now realizing and finding that you're better off doing things correctly, no longer robbing and stealing with the 7 of Swords, no longer in a state of a lifetime of betrayal, of demonic cells. And these people, it has to happen. because we're each other's karma, all of us. Some of us are karma, some of us here just to enlighten. And we have to be put through the human experience, through the test of being humans under attack. So then I could wake up with this lifetime of had blinded with the energy weapons, with these corrupt officials using technology on me, psychically blinding me. But I always had my intuition. They couldn't take it. They could not take my intuition, and I followed it like a motherfucker. And I said, I ain't leaving God. I knew God from the time I had memory, and I opened my eyes to my grand teaching me in prayer with a rosary and in penance. I knew there was a God. I'm not leaving him, no matter with everything I went through, the abuse, the rape, the threatening of my life every day of my life for 6 years. And my sister abusing me, a lifetime of her abuse, my parents' abuse. How could you survive this? And then being married to dysfunctional men that also threatened me with guns. When I met them, they weren't like that. Two-faced. They prey on women that are docile, naive, but awakened now to it all. And the Archangel Michael wakened me up and protecting me. See now the red flags. The Lord gave the star seed on a firm foundation for the universe to help worldwide, to help people build on a firm foundation that are leading the life of betrayal, of thievery, of robbery, of trickery, of deceit, because it's paying off. They can't make money, and people are getting to their electronical and thievery with robbing accounts online. And so now even the cartel, even these mafia groups, and these people are looking now to lightworkers for answers because they're losing money. Why? Because it's an era where you now have to make money with the light side, with light workers, with God, with his favor, so you then build on a firm foundation. There's a way to make this money, cartel, without the dark side, without the demonic, because all you end up doing is creating and developing karma for your children, grandchildren, and now you're suffering because they're dying. Accidents, car accidents, another thing I channeled, car accidents for these karmics. They're getting hit because the universe is paying back. They're getting hit, and at risk the children that didn't ask to be brought into this. In the midst of your karma, your innocent loved ones there, your grandparents, your parents that you love, getting hit. There's a better way. Confirmation to bring in the money, slow steady with the Page of Pentacles. There's a better way, says the Lord. I can give you the abundance you need, cartel. I can give you the riches, and in a better way. It won't cost you in the end the life of your family. Rushing in to light workers with the Knight of Swords. Rushing in to seek light workers. They're already turning to them because they're feeling it. Especially as full moon in Leo, they're feeling it. The dark side of the world, the forces that be, that do all this wickedness. These Satanists are now looking for light workers. This is why it is what it is. God made that way and is balancing the scales. No longer blinded, no longer to the Two of Swords, no longer blinded to the truth. You see, there's a better way. Even them, King of Swords, these head leaders of the cartel, of the mobs. They see there's a better way. They're going, wait a minute, this is causing way too much shit. So praying to Baphomet, praying to Satan, is bringing us all this shit. Our crew is dying. Our kids have accidents. Our businesses are getting shut down. What the fuck is going on? Now this King of Swords is going, wait a minute, no longer blinded to the Two of Swords, to the truth. There's a better way. And greater abundance, non-stop abundance, on a firm foundation. On a firm foundation, building companies, businesses, with the light workers, with God's approval, with the universe's approval and consent, without violating the laws. This emperor in reverse, cartel leader in reverse, because this ain't working, shit in the fan, fighting with this King of Swords. And I don't know why I'm picking up on cartel, but it's here. Lord's telling me there is a disagreement with this Three of Swords, the King of Swords and the Two of Swords, and this Emperor in reverse. The discussion, the meeting, that this isn't working. What the fuck's going on with the offering to Santa Muerte, the angel of death, the Santa Muerte? What's going on with all these deities? And we paid for all this spell work. We pay you as these sorcerers. What's going on? Why is this shit backfiring? Because it's no longer working. God has shown you already the dark side. Now you're going to experience the light side. And you're going to find out true abundance, true fortune. Not all these lies that Satan has told you with all these animal and spiritual sacrifices and human sacrifices. The better way. The point is, the Lord wants to stop polluting our planet. Stop polluting it in every way with low vibing work. Trafficking of humans, and trafficking, I don't want to get tagged, trafficking of substances. He no longer wants that. Look at the Ten of Wands, this Emperor in reverse, discussing that King of Swords. All we have are burdens. All we have are problems and losses. The businesses are losing clients. We have clients that won't pay us. The product is no longer selling. We're getting caught up by the feds. We're getting caught up by the system. The King of Cups, another leader of the cartel, is trying to tell them there's a better way. There's somebody here trying to tell them I found somebody. Give me that confirmation for that King of Cups. Confirmation, the Eight of Wands. Communication came in quickly from this King of Cups to this meeting of the higher ups of the cartel, of the mafia, or the leaders, and discussing all the Ten of Wands that they have. What's going on? We entered the new year with the feds on our ass, and everything being exposed. What's going on? And the King of Cups telling him, quick communication. I have a better way to get the Nine of Cups. I have a better way to get the Nine of Cups. The abundance we need. We don't need to start selling, moving so much drugs. We don't need to be selling and moving so many weapons. He's telling him it's a better way, but you have to be open to it. And these people are so set in their old traditional ways. But the universe is going to do it by brute force and ignorance. Taking down what? What they love the most and need the most? Money. Their corporations, their businesses, and taking out their loved ones, unfortunately. That's what's here. because the universe wants to show them there's a better way. The Star card was the first card that came out with the Four of Wands to build on a better foundation. This King of Cups came to them with an idea, with an enlightened idea. This King of Cups, wherever he is, he's enlightened now. He's come up with a better idea, confirmation, the World card, new beginnings, the end of that cycle. We have to end this cycle that we're in. We have to change the deity we worship. We have to change our way of worshiping Satan, because it's not working. He's betraying us. Whoever this King of Cups is in the cartel and the higher ups has enlightened, he saw it, if I'm not mistaken, another worker that'll come out. Confirmation, he's in him. Here's the Six of Pentacles to bring balance. The Universe card. The universe is bringing balance with the Six of Pentacles. The universe is restoring balance, and then universe knows who heads this planet. Who heads the universe? What is heading and moving the universe financially? Drugs and weapons. So what are they attacking? What is the universe attacking in God? Drugs and weapons. So now the King of Cups came and said there's a better way to make money. The universe is balancing out this enlightened one is trying to explain to them in their language that all they understand is money. But this King of Cups is he's experienced this. He's been enlightened to the truth, to the Six of Pentacles, to bring in balance, a better way, a new world. A new world for the cartel, a new world for the mafia that they've never experienced, their old traditional ways. That ain't working no more. That ain't cutting it. Because the truth is, your wives, if you guys are not seeking the spiritual side, your wives are. Your concubines are. Your mistresses are. That's why they got you caught up in spells, sucking you dry from me. So there's a new way, and the King of Cups has approached them and told them, we're going to have to change up our strategy if you want the abundance to come in, because this is no longer working. Confirmation, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles, excuse me. The Nine of Pentacles. He came in to tell them about the abundance that awaits. Because this King of Cups has investigated, researched, has been watching how the universe is talking to him and showing him through light workers. Confirmation, here's the Queen of Cups showing him the light work, how to get out of this, because they get no justice in reverse. They got the law and criminal cases, and they got the law on their ass. So whoever this Queen of Cups enlightened that King of Cups and said, you got to get out of this, because this is why you're such downfall towers in the judicial system, lawsuits, corruption, cases of RICO acts. And this Queen of Cups, who's an oracle, has enlightened whomever this King of Cups is, because he's right under him. And the burdens that they have in the judicial system, the card fell, the Ten of Wands, the Justice card in reverse, that's severe criminal cases that is costing them, attorneys, costing them shitloads of money to get out of this old way of ain't working no more. But in reverse is stubborn. And what is that? Stubbornness is an attribute of Satan. So unless that emperor in reverse is enlightened, he will continue to have towers, financial towers, family towers with his children, deaths, car accidents, breakdown of vehicles, breakdown of businesses. The universe will squeeze until you give in. The universe is a mafia in itself. God is the biggest mafia. That's what you all are going to find out here. That's what the cartel's finding out. That holy shit, the universe is a mafia. God is a mafia himself. He's a headship. He's a Corleone, the Lord. Because this has to change, and the Lord realizes the lifestyle that's here and saying, this ain't working. I'm trying to enlighten you by bringing you the star card in the beginning and a light work to enlighten you, to get out of that. You need to stop killing off the people and planning on things with the Two of Wands, looking into the future of having to change, up the strategy, because you're losing massive amounts of money. Massive loss. Millions. The cartel is losing. Because the feds are onto them. Because the universe is balancing out with the Six of Pentacles here and the World card. The universe is balancing out, so all this bad shit's happening to you, cartel, because it's telling you, you want the Ten of Cups and the Ace in reverse, the Ace of upright, the Ace of Pentacles upright, then you need to do the work. Then you need to seek the light workers, the temperance. It ain't gonna happen in the darkness anymore. It's not working. Satan is losing his power because he's being exposed. If you want to move into calmer waters, the Six of Swords, then you have to open your mind to this way of life, to the light workers, to the spirit realm, kings, emperor in reverse. You have to open your mind. What are you? Why are you such a coward? That's first of all. And I'll tell this to the head mafia, cartel, wherever the fuck you are. So set in your ways, stubborn, because that's demonic mentality that is bringing you destruction. There's a better way. Ancestors, spirit team are guiding this King of Cups to move this Emperor in reverse into a lighter way of doing things, so they can no longer experience the Three of Swords. They're being heartbroken because kids and family are being attacked. They're in constant, they can't sleep. This Emperor in reverse is losing money, has no, wants to move in calmer waters, and they're being forced to. You have swords here all over, and the Temperance over here waiting to give you the light, with the Empress at the bottom of the deck. The Empress has spoken, has given the message to the cartel, to the mafia. There's a better way to build abundance. You no longer need to seek Satan. Satan has no power without God's orders. And God's orders have been that no more. No more will you have any power to give people wealth and keep them in bondage and shackles, Satan. The light workers are coming in to teach them how to do it a better way on a firm foundation. It's no longer working. No longer taking a leap of faith with Satan, this King of Cups. No longer taking a with Satan. No longer worshiping Satan, holding to his Four of Pentacles, because they're losing money. Because the Empress, who's an oracle, came and told them, this ain't working. You guys got to come into the new era, the new movement that's always been there. Their spouses do it. the emperor's wife seek the light work reader. The mistress does it. Got them all under spells. And all the spells that they're doing, the low vibing spells, are keeping him stuck. Because when you do a binding spell, love, to bind a person to you, you're binding that person's luck. You're binding the person from growing. Because it's a binding spell. Those spells are not good that you bind. Because you stop an individual from growing into their purpose. These people don't even know how to do a spell that results in a massive backfire and massive regret later because of greed. And you have here the King of Pentacles. The King of Cups has spoken with the King of Pentacles, said this is another mafia group, mob group member. This is how we're going to get the fortune. Satan, Baphomet, isn't listening. It has no power anymore. The universe has frozen Baphomet's power. Because God said, it's got to do it now with love. The Two of Cups. It's got to be now with love. With love to the universe. We got to give another way to abundance. This is no longer working. Satan betraying them. Satan's getting them caught up in legal cases, getting them caught up in child support cases. There's trouble everywhere they turn. They got a fucking situation, a problem with some bitch. Juggling finances. The Two of Pentacles. Juggling the finances. Finding out a bunch of kids aren't even them. Fraudulent child support. It came out here because these cartel, these mafia leaders have this. They're finding out with the Page of Wands in reverse that the kid's not even theirs. A bunch of grown kids and a child. See here that it's because this sun right under the Empress, and that means the child's not theirs. The Empress has let them know. That's the pregnancy. That means somebody's pregnant, claiming they're pregnant by them, and they're not. And these men are getting caught up and supporting something that's not theirs in a vicious cycle that all is bringing stress, burdens. And with stress and burdens, you can't manifest like you can't manifest with stress and burdens. How can you manifest abundance? You're manifesting, you're going against the grain by doing it the demonic way. You now you got with love because shit and in a state of panic and stress and lack of sleep, and then Satan makes you gosh, it's a high. Let me get so I take it. Oh, I like. What's to like? It ruins your finances, but knows where to hit. He's hitting businesses. He's hitting your finances. Client can't pay because their ass watching them. So whether it's in the internet or in the physical, the merchandise. I mean the internet's the prostitutes. They can't move it. They're on their ass. There's a better way. Combination, the Wheel of Fortune. In the upright. There's a better way, and it's karma's hitting us. Pentacles is a situation with a child from a pregnant spouse, combiner or side piece, that's not theirs. Chaos. She's got on the. There's a better way, and here's the Chariot. And there's a better way here. This about the trafficking. There's a better way to children than human trafficking drugs and weapons. Allegedly. This king of cops is telling them a better way because this ain't working anymore. Rtel. We're being watched. We're being taken down. We got too many people. Satan has betrayed you. Your own people are ratting you out to the Fed because the feds got in with them. They got caught up with the feds. They're ratting you out. Your own people, cartel, mafia. So they get a lighter sentence. So they get out of whatever they got with. And that's a big king. Here you have their sorcery in reverse. This is a demonic warlock that works for them. They went to the demonic warlock for a reading, telling him that they have snitch on the camp, in their camp. How the hell are they going to get anything done, cartel? How the hell are they going to get anything done? It's time for you people to move into the light and change your business strategies. Because this ain't working. Here's the Ten of Cups confirmation on the top of the deck. This ain't cutting it no more. Which one, Father? Keeper. This is a new era, a new time. A lot of these people wanting to leave the Satan and seeking Satan for wealth. Wealth! It's all God's. He gives it and he takes away. Because he's teaching you a lesson that Satan isn't built on a firm foundation. He won't build anything for you on a firm foundation. He will take down. God is bringing the towers like a fucker. Bringing towers one after another. Because he's trying to clean up this town, this universe for his son who's on the way. And the signs are in the news, the signs are in the ethers, the signs are in the universe that this is not working. We got the borders infiltrating. This is all part of the cartel. This is all part of the terrorists. This is all part of the same shit, different odor. Cartel, terrorists, same shit, different odor. This is all part of it. This ain't working no more. All it brings is chaos, destruction, tower to tower. And this King of Cups trying to give them prophecy that he received, that the wealth is being stolen by somebody, traders in the camp. You got traders selling out to live in that. Kipper deck now. What's he clarifying, Father? What is next here for the cartel that run the world? Message of concern in reverse. Some disturbing message. Messages of concern, lawsuits, subpoenas coming out the yin yang, getting hit every time you turn around. You got a legal issue, paying all these attorneys, keeping these corrupt attorneys in business. Main female has been subpoenaed, shit, and even the message of concern is in reverse. That's him telling me is something that frightened her to death, because this main female, whomever she is, that is part of dark root, is now in concern because he received a subpoena, says the Lord. And now she's got to face the judge for whatever she lied about. There it is. In thought, in reverse. Her thought. Dark thoughts in reverse. She thinks straight, can't sleep. Because she's been caught on something and she's being called back to court Because if the court part comes out, here's the subpoena, she handed something to this main female. In the community, something about scamming the community, something that she's been doing online to scam the world community. She's being something in the community. She has scammed people in the 3D and through the internet electronically. What's she being caught up for? False documentations, paid officials, corrupt clerks that have paid, that have signed and put paperwork through that was altered and now being exposed. Everybody's ratting everybody out. Look at that. And all kinds of everybody ratting everybody out. No loyalty. Loyalty is to God. No God loyalty. Not the word means. Because when the shit hits the fan, these surviving people's working with Satan, their loyalty is to themselves. Because Satan is a prideful, egotistical maniac. And what influence of spirit is around these people? The influence that they have is of satanic influence, which is to be for yourself. Prideful, thinking of your ass and not caring about anyone else's. That's the influence now. And everyone's blaming, trying to get everybody else caught up. Father God, what is this message of concern of this main female and in the community? Do you want another card here? Of that, which one? The other one? Main concern. Oh, look at that. Death. The coffin. So whomever this main female collective, this is a collectively take what resonates, but this is from a mafia, cartel, the forces that be that run the world, these corrupt groups. About the community, about this main female killing people off for money. Getting caught up, stealing people's inheritance in the community, posing as possibly a caregiver, possibly posing as a nurse, and with this coffin card, this has to be about someone's identity or will. Scorch messes. No high honor in reverse. Adjudication. So this person is caught up in the legal again, now costing, this is what I'm talking about, cartel. You people, okay, what are you, stupid? Look at me talking to the cartel like these mafia groups. The light always wins on a firm foundation. Now you're caught up with this stupid ass main female that got you caught up in a legal situation of a debt regarding this message of concern regarding wealth. No honor, what? In reverse. And education. She lied in court. Whatever she had a pending case in court, false document, here it is, in reverse. A message, a document, in reverse. So this main female lied in court. Look at the life they lead. They live in the and in funerals. Why? Because you're worshiping Baphomet? All that money for no peace to enjoy it. How narcissistic can you get? Really? And it's because these people don't know peace. They don't know how good it feels to have peace that surpasses everything. Everything tastes better when you have peace. Sex is better when you have peace. Food tastes better when you have peace. Everything feels better when you have peace, Cartel. And there's a better way than flooding the judicial system with all this shit. Now this message in reverse. So obviously there's adjudication, there's a case. Because somebody stole something, an identity. There's a document here. I'm getting 2 cases. Another separate case. This is false documentation, and I keep saying this, for child support. Altered documents. Because there's 2 people in front of the judge that swore under oath and are not perjured themselves. Somebody caught up because of false identity theft, of killing off somebody using their identity or their inheritance is the thing they do. This is what they do, and it's coming to a reaching halt. These days are over. It's coming to toil and labor. You guys don't have to toil and labor in reverse because they don't want to work the regular work system. They don't want to work the toil and labor. They don't want to work the regular blue-collar work, but it's a better way. If you have means to do it a better way, Cartel. You have because of these false people, you have a crew of false people around you. Understand that if you worship Satan, he will bring you people of your vibration that now have you legally caught up. This woman doesn't want to toil and labor. She's been falsifying documents to support because she doesn't want to work. She's right next to the toil and labor. She has falsified documents standing in front of the judge, perjured herself, and is possibly facing prison time. Confirmation. Marriage. To keep a man forcefully her side because she is a controlling maniac that wants to control the narrative, and because just creating drama to the point that it's hitting the judicial system to keep a man that doesn't want to be with them. The same stories, same shit, different order. Same shit, different day. And where does it get you, Cartel? Mafia, where does it get you? Aren't you tired of this telenovela? All the movies have been made about this shit. There's a better way. Come to the light. I'll put your money to work for good. And you won't get caught up with the law on firm foundation. She wants my gifts. She ain't having my gifts. My gifts aren't here to be given away, says the Most High. For my entire lifetime, they've been trying to take my life, my energy, my gift that's still here. You don't have it. It ain't for you to give. It ain't for you. It can't be taken away. How the hell are you going to take away my flesh if it's in my flesh, you stupid ass? What else, Father? So that or the other one? The white or this one? The color. One more? One more, yes or no? For the skipper deck. Okay. No more. All this is coming to an end. This way of doing business. And if that emperor in reverse doesn't change, brute force and ignorance from the universe, it'll come. If you believe and and romance. Stubborn thinking. This has to do with false person. Men caught up in cases to try and stall them from going to their beloved empress or wannabe, trying to interfere with the universe came out, trying to interfere as the crew problems and stress affecting finances, because then this is obviously King of Cups courtship. The King of Cups on them because it's a sociopathically manipulative psychopath. This woman, karmic, no compromise. They want to compromise. Having love and romance is a kindness. Eve. Forgiveness. This is all that you need to do to get out of this. Like all this, you have to give back to the universe light in the form. Yes. You have from light workers confirmation. You have to ask for help from light workers. You have to trust the light workers, the side of God. Everyone knows who God is. Everyone knows death, life and death, good and bad. Confirmation. There's something better, Rtel. Here's the card. The angel Lord's better to invest in. Getting to know each other. Know the Lord. Get to know the gickers. Not freaks. We're a little weird. Some of us are starseeds from universe you know nothing about and criticize. But say you live. And this message was sent for the cartel and mafia leaders. There are that are in reverse, sitting in their old way. They bring you towers. This low vibing karmic. And all these moles you around, infiltrating, when others can teach you a way, get to know each other. Chemistry. The chemistry between light and dark. This is now moving into love, but the kiss between the love of the universe and you, mafia, cartel. Get to know the light workers guide you. The whole system that work for you, that will deliver you from this education, from this constant court and corruption. They say you're ready. The universe is saying you're ready. The situation will improve if you listen to that King of Cups. He's telling you. The King's, and it's a yes. Confirmation. Again. The universe is moving. This time, the year, the dark forces that be that run the world into the light. So you now build on a firm foundation. You have the manpower, you have the skills, you have the technology, but you don't have the root of what will give the abundance on a firm foundation that will not get you caught up with the law. Killed and the karma kids. Confirmation. Ask your angels. You guys don't believe in your angels. Ask your intuition. That's what's telling you. Ask your angels. Listen to your intuition. Emperor in reverse. Stop being a old fogey. This ain't working no more. You're getting caught up. Go inward. This is what it's telling you. Get confirmation. Get more information. Go into a retreat. Explore. Go visit a light worker. Ask that King of Cups, who is a light worker, who has been enlightened from your crew. He has the ability to lead you into a new era of abundance that won't cost you these headaches. Confirmation. Pay attention to the red flags, cartel. It's in the near future. Then the red flags, you're going to get caught up. Another case coming that you don't see coming, cartel and mafia. Here's another problem coming that you don't see coming. And this is because the universe is pushing you. And the more you resist Emperor Reverse, the worse it will get. Until you seek the light. All it's bringing you is headaches. The confirmation. Emperor, let go of control issues. There it is. Let go of control issues. The universe is flip cards talking to you, cartel, Emperor in reverse. You just need the light workers indicated for this victory that you got, and this King of Cups will lead you to. And that King of Cups has already been enlightened. Choose a new direction. There it is. Choose a new direction. This old way of doing business ain't cutting it. But you people are so bent, and I can understand. Religion. Your religious factors. I'm not going to change. This is our tradition. This is our religion. Okay, then don't change. But when it starts hitting the fan harder, all the chaos, you know where to go. We'll be there waiting for you to help you, to bring better, to recovery. We'll be here waiting for your recovery. Free yourself, Emperor in reverse. Free yourself. God is everything. And he's showing you free yourself from this situation. It's no longer benefiting you. Cartel. It ain't no longer working. These deities no longer working for you. Free yourself for success. Success card is here. But if you want to learn the hard way, then so be it. A year from now, change your tune. A year from now. Past life relationships. Holding on to the tradition that has only got you stressed out and losing tons of time and money and resources, because you're dealing with people that are unbalanced, unenlightened. There it is, peaceful solution. Your peaceful resolution awaits you, cartel. Mob leaders don't want to change. Nobody has to know you go to the light worker. You keep it on the down low. Nobody has to know. For the sake of your abundance, for the sake of your family, for the sake of your well-being, of your abundance financially, separation. A lot of you are experiencing separations. You need to separate from that life, that belief system of the demonic to get what you want. And it takes inner work. Enlightenment takes time alone with God and to listen to your intuition. And it takes courage. Do you have the courage? It takes courage to change. That's why Christ chose all those apostles and left their lives behind, because chose men that had the courage to leave everything behind to follow him. And through those men, they changed the world through courage. Do you have the courage, Rtel? Do you have the courage, mob leaders, to change like Christ did? And he took his men with him. They changed the world. They are legends. They built on a firm foundation. Their magic, their powers brought in abundance everywhere they went. Miracles. You're stuck. Get unstuck. Tell that King of Cups to show you the enlightenment. Takes courage, people, to change, to go into the unknown, to something new, to change your ways, your traditions, for the children, to save the children, the next generation, to build on a firm foundation for children. You love your children? Let's see. Courage. In that movie, Emperor in Reverse, watch the movie Emperor in Reverse. It's called Courageous. Playfulness. The children and playfulness. The innocence of a child. Seek God with the innocence of a child. Be playful. Playful with your grandchildren, with your children, and seek God and enlightenment with the innocence of a child to get out of all this mess that you've been brought into, that has been brought to you by a bunch of traitors now that you have in your camp, ratting you out. Forgiving and learning. Emperor in Reverse. It's going to get you nowhere, and the universe will squeeze. Last cards. And for your lifestyle is a no. Remain positive. This is all battles with the mind. The new lifestyle will improve your health. It's up to you. Abundance awaits. It's up to you. Here, angel feathers, the angel wings. Abundance awaits. And the first thing that came out of that top deck is your health will improve by these light workers, because these light workers are angels on earth. You will experience their vibration, their energy is very healing. All it takes is courage. And I say all it takes, but for some people it's very difficult. I thank my Father that I had the courage to do everything and to endure the shit that I was put through by all these criminal organizations, take my inheritance. But I'm still here. You couldn't kill me off. So what the fuck are you going to do with me now? Obviously I'm a liar. Obviously I'm an oracle. So now I got to be used with my tarot community to go forth to enlighten the world. And it shall be. So shall it be. In Christ's name, the Christ effect. Amen.